From art installations under bridges to this flying Hawaiian, Chronicle loves to unearth hidden gems. But tonight we strike gold in part due to viewers like you who wrote in to tip us off about your favorite places worth singing about. So whether it's buried deep in the woods,
they don't necessarily jump out at you, but they make a wonderful way to spend an afternoon exploring.
Or a team quietly making some noise.
What really is exciting for me is to see these other sports fans in Boston learning about how good we are and loving the game.
We follow the breadcrumbs across New England in search of hidden gems.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
What brings customers to Hickey's Wine and Spirits in Milford at the crack of dawn, Thursday through Sunday, isn't the extensive collection of booze, but our first hidden gem.
The croissants are always a standard, the chocolate, the almond.
Meet Chef Daniel Joseph Bourget.
You know, the quiches are a big hit. Those we change every day. The bacon and cheddar is always there because I try to move it and people are like, where's the bacon? so yeah, we keep the bacon because you got to give the people what they want.
And for 2 years, Chef Bourget has been doing just that with Beef Food, the French bakery that he runs with his French wife, Helene, baking everything on site in his uncle's liquor store.
So when we first started out, we were doing the farmers markets. And then it just happened that one day we got rained out. So that we had all this stuff.
To avoid having all his hard work go to waste, Bourget put in a call to his uncle.
But he's like, yeah, just put a table out there and we'll, see what we can do. People just walking in like, what's this?
Yeah. I was a bit worried, people really want to buy pastry, fresh pastry in a liquor store, but people really accepted us very quickly and was really interested and excited.
Well, that's kind of how it happened, and it's kind of grown from there.
At the base of this operation is the food, made with authentic French techniques, acquired when the young couple moved to France for a very romantic reason.
So I always thought it would be a shame if I couldn't speak French, obviously with her being French, and I was very fortunate to get a job in a bakery there.
Even in Milford, those language skills have come in handy.
We have quite a few French customers. So like Daniel would tell you, on Saturday morning, sometimes we speak more French than English here.
And being in a liquor store hasn't been all bad for business either.
They'll come in and just like, oh, I just stopped in for booze, but I guess I'll get some bread. And then sometimes people will come in for us and then be like, well, while I'm here, I might as well get a bottle of wine.
Anything else?
Now the customers have grown accustomed to the location, the traditional French product, and the signature hospitality of Beef Food. The last step is to convince them that it's the American in the back, not the French woman in the front, who does the cooking.
Sometimes I take the credit, sometimes not.
In Cambridge, you'll find this classic hidden gem dubbed Graffiti Alley, where painted words or tags are celebrated. But a bit farther north in Gloucester, words carved into these boulders 100 years ago received mixed reviews. Monica Lawton, who gives walking tours for the Cape Ann Museum, explains.
And these boulders, honestly, were not all that well received at the time. Some people really protested loudly that he was defacing the landscape with graffiti writ large, so to speak.
To be fair, the boulders did stand out even more when they were first carved in the 1920s, as we can see in works of art found at the Cape Ann Museum. But it's the story of why they were carved in the first place that makes them our next hidden gem.
Roger Babson, back in the 1920s, he was a very famous and well-known person at the time, founder of Babson University, in fact, and he decided to try to leave his legacy in stone. So he hired unemployed quarry workers to carve messages in stone. This is at the time of the Depression. And the messages are all highly inspirational. Never try, never win. Help mother, get a job.
There are 26 stones in all, most of them clustered along the aptly named Babson Boulder Trail.
Most of them nestled within the vegetation, so it makes a wonderful way to spend a fall afternoon out in the woods with the colors, etc. For people of any age, it's just a wonderful place to explore.
And back to Bee Food, that cute couple. The B stands for Bourget, the couple's last name.
And as for Hickey's wines and spirits, they have a history of using spaces creatively, if you might say. In 1933, Thomas Hickey was granted the the second liquor license in Worcester County. His family likes to joke that he would have gotten the first, but he was currently serving time in prison for running a speakeasy out of his grocery store. So creative spaces run in the family.
All right, coming up, mystery meals that are next level.